Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial of Python series at my channel Coding Ball for Beginners. Hope you all are liking my videos. If you are liking my videos, then please like, share and subscribe guys. This is a new channel, so if you'll support me, I need your support. If you'll support me, then only I'll be able to just upload more and more videos. So please support me guys. So in today's class, we'll discuss about mutable data types. In last tutorial, I made a video on immutable data types. In today's class, we'll discuss about mutable data types. I already told you that the mutable data types are those data types which can be changed, right? Which can be altered. We can just perform certain operations like adding, inserting the values, deleting the values from that very data type. Okay, so these are the kind of operations we can just perform on the data types. So it is called mutable data types. That is, it can be altered. So in Python, basically there are three data types. Okay, three immutable data types. Okay, three mutable data types that are, first one is list. Okay, second one is dictionary, and third one is set or sets, whatever. Okay, so we'll start discussing about list. Okay, so let's say list1 list1 equal to, it is something like tuples. There is just a difference that tuple is immutable and this is mutable. You tuple, you just define it in parenthesis, and list you define under square brackets, right? So you can use any data type, integer. Okay, 2 plus 5j, that is complex. I already told you about that in last class. Okay, string, you can give string, right? You can give float, any value, right? Now we'll just print that list and we'll see what value we get. List1, and just run the program. See, you got each value in the list. List is what? List is basically an ordered collection of some items. These are the items which are in the list, okay? So list is some ordered collection of items, right? Okay. Now we'll just discuss about dictionary. Guys, the operations we perform on these data types, I'll discuss in another tutorial. Today, I'll just see what are they and how can we declare those data types, okay? So, dictionary, let it be dict, okay? Dictionary, you define what is called dictionary basically, okay? You define dictionary under curly braces, okay? And as in list, I would tell you one more thing about list, that list supports indexing, as you have already know about arrays or so. So list support indexing. How? For example, if you have to print this very value, okay, so this is 0, okay, 1 2 3 4, just say print list 1 4 and just see you got this value. There is one more thing in Python. Python supports negative indexing, as if you want to print the first item of list, you can just give the index value 0 because the index starts from 0, right? So you can just run the program and see what value it gives. See, the first item is 1 and you got 1, okay? But if you want to just print this, okay, Python supports negative indexing. Now, what I mean by negative indexing, right? Negative indexing, like it starts from -1. Like if you go from front end, you will get 0. The index value of 1 is 0. Then this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. But if you just make out the negative index, this is -1, this is -2, this is -3, and so on, right? See, if I'll print -1, then see what happens. See, you got the last value. Okay, the last value is indexing starts from -1. Okay, So these are the things you can access each value of list. Okay. Now let's come on dictionary. Okay. Dictionary, there are two things in dictionary, right? One is key and another one is value. Okay. Dictionary, the as in list, you can just access the values using index. In dictionary, you can fetch the values using key. For each value, there is a key. Okay, for example, in real life, you can say that for each lock, there is a key, right? For each lock, you have a key to open that lock. So, as in dictionary, there is you can access each value using key. See, what is the difference between how we just declare it? You'll just get to know. For example, one is the key and the value is gun. Okay, and two is the key and we just give this, and the value is high. See, this is dictionary, right? Now we'll just say print dict. Okay, what we say? Print dict. Now see what happens. What you get? What you got? You got a dictionary. Now, as in list, you just access the value using index. Here you will access the values using the keys. Here the keys are one. Okay, see, these are the errors just occurred due to the spaces. Just you can ignore this. This is nothing, right? Okay, so you can just access the values. How? See, if you want to just print the value, okay, you can just say, as in square brackets you passed here indexes, here you can pass 1. For example, here it is the key value is AA and here you pass AA and just run the program. See what happens. What? 2 point. Okay, wait. What happened? Okay, sorry. If you define string as key, then you have to just use single quotes. Okay, and just now you just run the program. Name error, right? Let me see what it is. Okay. Okay, sorry. Here you can just see what you got. You got gun. If you'll just pass this key, you'll just get two. Sorry, remove the single quotes and just run the program. What you got? Hi. So using keys, these are the keys, right? And these are the value for that particular key. So using key, you can access each value of dictionary, and you can also perform certain operation as this is, or you can add the values to dictionary. You can add value and key. Obviously, dictionary always supports pair. You can't just declare a single value high or any value. You have to give the key for that. Okay. So you can just update the dictionary and there are many more functions we'll discuss later. Now just come to the set. What are sets? Okay, sets are the unordered collection. As in list, you have seen that it is an ordered collection, right? But sets, in case of sets, it is some kind of unordered collection. Okay, so you just declare sets as S set1, okay, equal to, in curly braces you just give like 1 2 3, okay, 3, and just run the, sorry, we'll print out the set, print, okay, set1, okay, and just run the program. See what you got. But here in set, as in list, you could access the values using index value. In dictionary, you could use the values using the key values, key. But in sets, you can't just access these values. You can just perform certain operations. You have read in mathematics. You can just perform certain operations like union, intersection, and many more. We'll discuss it later. So So you can't access each value of sets. As sets, as in case of list, we have seen that it supports indexing, supported indexing. In case of sets, you can't just access each value using index. Okay, so here's a point, very important point. As set is an unordered collection. Okay, you can just declare set as an unordered collection while list was ordered. So here is a point to be noted. Here is a note that set don't, okay, set don't support indexing. Okay, so you should always remember that. And we'll come to other functions. Okay, we'll come to other things later on. Okay, in this video it was just a basic snippet just to make you understand that what are data types, mutable data types specifically. So hope you understood. If you understood, if you like the video, then please like, share and subscribe. And please guys, subscribe guys. I'll just upload many more videos. So thank you for watching my tutorial.